Don't try to explode our car now.
I mean, not this car.
The other car also are alright, but not us.
I mean, if he had incendiary rounds, he would set the car on fire and
Well, I
would not
mean,
explode it.
if it gets into 250 meters, I might fall back on the wrist rockets, but the sniper rifle is still best option.
Alright, so. Okay. 500 meters out, the cars stop. They go side by side, so they kind of form up like a little defensive line. Now, explain to me how the full auto rules work. Fire full auto with a machine gun.
Hold on.
And there's a special rule for that.
There is, I'm just not on the right page. But I'm not far. There we go, automatic. Full auto? Let's see. For every 10 rounds fired at close range, add 1 to your attack total, but you guys are what? How far do you say? 500?
500,
What's
which
your,
is halfway. It's a 1,000 meter range.
You have a 1,000 meter range machine gun? Did you say?
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Maybe I calculated that. Wait, you know what? I think I mixed two weapons together. Give me a second.
Well,
sorry about that.
Because that sounds more like a medium range, but for a machine gun anyway. Light machine gun anyway. At medium, long, and extreme ranges, for every 10 rounds fired at medium, long, or extreme range, subtract 1 from your attack total.
No, it's a heavy weapon. It's a heavy machine gun. It's got a range of 1,000 meters.
Well, that's still long. Well, I'm sorry, that's medium. Medium range. So you subtract 1 from your attack total for every 10 rounds fired. So what is your maximum rate of fire?
It's 30.
So you could fire 3
times.
Yeah. For every point of success over the required to hit roll, 1 round hits the target up to the maximum rate of fire of the weapon. So you're subtracting 3 if you're going to fire all of your bullets from your roll, and if you hit me, every number above the 2-hit number is a successful hit, up to the amount of bullets you could fire. So your base attack roll -3. Just make that roll. Assuming you're firing at me.
Well, he's just firing into your direction. That's the part where I'm...
No, you're aiming at somebody. Well, I guess if you're attacking more than... See, that would be bad for you. Because it essentially... Well, I guess it works. How many... You can only attack up to 3 targets, though.
There's 3 of you. One person just jumped in the car.
Okay, so... basically, that's your attack roll -1 against each of us.
And whatever bonus we get from cover.
Right. Well, I'm just, for the full auto rules, I'm only covering that part.
Okay.
So if you're firing full auto at all 3 of us, that's 1 attack a piece for each of us at -1, just for the attack roll.
I gotta roll 3 times at -1, just to see if I hit you guys.
Yes, right? just like normal combat, you just have a -1 on this. And for each success you get over the required to hit roll, 1 round hits the target up to the maximum number of the rate of fire of the weapon, in this case being up to a maximum of 10 per each of us. Since each rate of fire is divided up into 3. So basically you have a rate of fire of 30. That's 10 on me, 10 on Miguel, and 10 on Henrik.
So, like I said, I roll once or 3 times?
I said 3 times. I said that 3 times as
3
well.
Times? Okay. That's the first one.
Well, you want to declare who you're attacking, though.
Yeah.
That's very important.
And you first.
Okay.
You first, Muerte.
All right.
I guess.
So who's next?
Okay, so that's 1, and number 2 will be for you, Miguel. That's number 2.
that's
And
not good for
Miguel?
you, Miguel. That's not good.
No, I don't. I think. Well, I'm 20. My leg is 20 plus whatever.
Right, that's still a lot of damage. Anyway,
Yeah.
I mean, it's good for you in the attack number. It's not good for you on the damage that's already rolled. In the attack number, that means you got hit once.
1 over.
Yeah.
And actually, I made a mistake. I rolled an attack with the H and K. I didn't attack with the heavy weapon. So let me roll that one against you again, Morte.
Well, it
That's
doesn't
the
matter.
roll.
It doesn't matter for the attack roll because the attack number is the one that counts on the roll here. So that's still you hit me 4 times. We can deal with the actual damage roll on a different one. Just know that you hit me 4 times.
Gotcha.
You
Okay.
hit Henrik. Not Henrik. You hit Archangel once, and now you're making a roll against Henrik.
-1. -1. All right, so that's a third attack.
And you miss Henrik.
All right. So Henrik, the shot whizzes past your head. Miguel, that's 1 over, and Muerte, you got, was that 4 over?
Yeah, you hit me 4 times.
4 times. All right, so now how do we handle the damage?
Well, since you rolled the wrong weapon for me, just roll that 4 times and we'll just add it all up, I guess. Or do they count as separate? It says, for every point of success over the required hole, 1 round hits the target. So I guess they're each individual shots. Because it says 1 round.
Gotcha. 1 round hits the target, so it's whatever that damage is times 4.
Well, no, you just roll 4 different bullets.
4 different bullets.
Just roll the attack 4 more times. Each individual one is how many that does to me 4 times.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Okay. So here you go, Morte. 1.
Back.
Just, you know what? Let me just do this easier. It's 6d6 plus 2.
Well, no, just do that again because it's giving me hit locations as well. So just hit the
Oh, that's right.
roll that again.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's number 2. And that's number 3.
Oh, what you have a good head protection.
Don't worry about it. Keep rolling. Get 1 more.
And number 4.
Jeez, the guy is accepting that in the well. He's called himself.
All right,
dead,
let's see.
so-
31 damage to the right leg, 26 damage to the left leg, 25 damage to the head, and then 18 damage to the head. The problem here is that head damage gets multiplied in 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or your SP's half.
Right. Let's see here. 31 damage. Starting from the top. 31 to the right leg. I have right leg is 22. So it's 9 damage already. 4, 8. Puts me into 1 critical. 26 to the left leg, which is 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mortal 0. 25 to the head. Thankfully, I do have great head protection. That's 1 damage that gets... Oh, wait. Actually, hold on a sec. I forgot my body. Let me go back. My body is -5. So, 22, 27. The last one will make nothing, so it gets to 27. 3, 4. 4 damage, so light 4. 26 to the left leg. I can't... I negate all of that, actually. So the left leg is fine. Head gets doubled. The body doesn't matter because it doesn't go to the last of the body hits. That's negated. Good. It's only that right leg one that got me full-on light damage. Which means that I need to make a save.
Really? Fuck's sake.
And I make it. I'm fine.
14?
Yep, I have a 14 body type due to various things.
Oh, gee, oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, that's why I was saying to go back, because I forgot my body type modifier has a -5 to weapon damage, and you can't absorb all of the body type damage, but the other ones don't go to the last point of body type, so I'm fine.
Okay.
All right, now.
I guess you're going to heal him after the fight.
Yeah, I'm only lightly wounded.
Well, if I survive, because
Yeah. And you have armor, I hope.
you
I had 20.
took 28 damage to what is that? Your left leg?
leg, yeah.
Yeah, left leg.
So that's 20 in the armor, and my body type is 5.
Your body
So-
type is 5. Ah,
Yeah.
shit! I had a window open for the body type table a second ago.
1 second.
How much armor did you say you had? 20.
20,
So that's already only down to 8 damage.
which means my leg is crushed unless.
Yeah, but your body type modifier should have something. I hope. Doctor, heal thyself.
Very much, yeah.
Alright, body type modifier. You have 5. Your average is -2. So you take 6 damage to the leg. Oh, wait, no, 7 damage because you can't negate the last point of body type modifier damage. 7 damage to the leg, which still means that your leg is not blown off.
But it means what? 4, 6, 7 is serious, right?
Yeah, you're 3 into serious.
Yeah. Which I gotta make a save for shock damage.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
3 into serious is -1 on your stun, by the way. But that should ought to be concluded on your.
Yeah, just if you put the right markers on your damage table at the top and hit save, it'll automatically.
Okay, so where do I put save here? Where is
on the combat
it's-
section? Save is on the left-hand side, right above all your
Okay.
armor.
Okay.
And
Here
then
we
up
go.
above the top is the damage. Make sure you put your damage points up at the top.
Yeah, I already did.
At least you're not dead.
Well, yeah, because you only roll the dead thing when you're at mortal and above. So,
Yeah.
but you are passed out.
Stun.
You are out of the fight.
Yeah, I'm out of the fight. By 1.
Yeah. Since we previously concluded that it was equal to or less than, and not just less than.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what we got going on here. More people take a pot shot at you guys. What were you? That's Henrik. I'm looking at the wrong guy. Who's you with next?
I think getting in a car and leaving is the best idea right
Well, the
now.
problem here is that Archangel is laying on the ground outside of the car.
Because I was going to shoot, but I guess.
Yeah. No, I don't fault you
Yes.
for where you're at. Like I said, that's a good place to be. The car door offers
Yeah.
some sort of protection. In fact, shouldn't the car door have mitigated some of that? What's the SP of a car door? I know it's literally listed.
I was just looking at it. It is 10
Yeah,
if it's unarmored.
So then he shouldn't have taken
Yes.
any damage.
It's like an armored car body. It goes up to 40.
That's true. We never factored that in. That's where this gets really stupid complicated. Because I always have to factor in whether you're getting shot through something.
Mm-hmm. Which should explain
Yeah, I
why
never
when
do
you
that.
shot the guy, you had to shoot through the windshield, and maybe it was reinforced.
31-point reinforced windshield.
Oh, his
Oh,
armor.
Well, maybe
it adds up. It
passed
adds up.
through.
It adds
Yeah,
up.
maybe
Yeah.
it's passed through, but it's like still down to the bullet.
But
when
yeah,
it
car
hit
body
him.
door 10. So yeah, if you got yours
All
down
right,
to
so-
7 on your own, then you shouldn't have taken any damage.
Yeah, then we'll retcon that because, like I said, I'm always bad at calculating what surfaces are getting shot through in this game so far. Because
That's why we
I should
remember
just
on
have-
the go.
So yeah, you didn't get hurt or pass out, Miguel. You're still rocking and
Okay.
rolling.
Yeah, it makes sense.
No.
I saw my life flash before my eyes.
Yeah.
The bullet is just sort of pinked on the other side.
Like you used the dagger of time, like you just.
You saw
went
your
back in
life
time.
flash before your eyes. I got shot in the head twice just now.
Yeah.
One of them was for as much damage as you took to the leg.
Oh my god. Let's see what we got.
Put
here.
my head down. Ding, ding, right off my head.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
There's the money, Lebowski.
Just like
All
Vietnam.
right. Whatchamacallit? Yeah. We're gonna say that's it for them. Henrik, what are you up to?
How far they are?
500 meters away.
Well, I don't think I will be able to hit them, since my range is 50.
Get in the car, Henrik.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get in the car and say hi to Kitty at the same time.
Miguel, what are you
Oh,
up
I'm
to?
already in the car at least, so hey, how's it going?
Miguel, what are you up to? You saw your left light flash before your eyes, and bullets have riddled your car door.
How far are they away? 1,000 meters?
Or 500.
They're 100 meters outside of my gun range. I mean, I would be fine with a penalty, right?
Yeah, you would be.
Car.
I get into the car. I dive into the car, basically.
Well, I hope
Lewis,
you
you're
dived
back.
into the driver's seat because I'm staying up here.
Lewis, you're up.
Uh,
Not Lewis. Yeah. Morte, what are you doing?
Sean
You in the
Louise.
driver's seat?
No, I'm staying up here to return fire so they don't try to close the distance as fast as they possibly can.
Yeah,
I'm saying one
yeah,
of you
but-
guys has to, because I am going to take another shot. Now that they're within medium range, I only get a +4. 2 from the bipod, 2 from the computerized sight. I'm going to shoot that guy that just unloaded at me.
Well, I guess we can decide with the 1d10. Even it's
Who has the better driving? I don't have
Uh,
drive.
me neither.
Does he
Okay, my
absorb
re-
37 points of damage this time?
Your reflexes?
My reflex are 9.
Same here.
Well, like I said, we can do a 1d10, and I'm even, and
Your
Miguel
odds,
is
Miguel.
odd.
Well, I'm driving.
Here, Miguel's driving. You do hit. Yeah.
6
He only
is
takes-
left arm.
Arm. Let me see what he's got on his left arm. You are fortunate, my friend, because strike and you blow his arm off. And you blow his arm off at 31. I just realized.
I don't know how
yeah.
to be fortunate. Metal Gear, like the heaviest single armor in the game, 25 SP, which is already.
Blackjack is 36.
No, it's not.
Vest. That's what it's called. Gunner's vest is 36.
Door Gunner's vest is 25. It has a worse EV than Metal Gear does.
Oh no, this dude's got a negative. This dude's got a 1 reflex.
What?
That's how heavily armored this guy is, according to the calculations. He's got a -4 to his reflex just from the body.
Wow.
That's heavily armored.
Well,
yeah,
you've
so
still got to
they-
make a death save for him.
So
Yes,
yeah,
I do have to make a death.
Yeah.
36 points of damage. Oh,
So they are all show and no talk then.
Let me see. 2, 1, 2, 3,
Well,
4,
but us, we
1,
are
2,
all
3,
show and all
4,
talk.
5, 6, 7. Yeah, you're at like this, right?
Well,
Eight.
when he gets blown off, when he gets his arm blown off, he automatically goes to
Well,
Mortal Zero if the damage
yeah,
doesn't
like
equal
in,
up to Mortal Zero. So
like in-
Okay,
More-
so we'll just make a mortal 0 and then he'll do a save.
Yeah, like more than Modern Warfare 2 when you shot the arm of the guy.
well, he's out of the fight either way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see him fall over.
Well, I
But then you see
mean,
another-
also the fact that he had his arm blown off means that if he doesn't get medical attention, he's going to die. So there is that. maybe his friends will stop to try and save his life.
I doubt. I doubt it.
I don't doubt
Doubt.
it. I think these are actually the cops. I think I brought the actual cops down on us. In my professional opinion, I think these are the actual cops, and I'm hoping you guys don't realize that.
Well,
I sort of am pretty sure I ID'd them as the group we're looking for.
Well, I don't know those details just yet.
well, even though the cop are all corrupt, so they're
Eddie,
puppet
you're
of the corporation.
Well, there is an unconscious person right outside the car, isn't there?
No.
No.
Specifically,
500
one of our
meters
friends
away.
that
500 meters away with a couple of.
I do like that. I hope you said that out loud because I like that back and forth. There's an unconscious person outside the car, isn't there? No. That's why I said, isn't there?
There isn't.
Hey, what are you
but
doing?
I was pretty sure someone went unconscious outside, right? You're about to say like 500 meters away?
We
Yeah, 500 meters
retcon.
away. One guy.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, so he's still alive enough then.
Yeah, Archangel
in
is in the
that
driver's
case-
seat.
Yeah, in that case,
Yeah, Miguel's in
it
the
might be
driver's
best
seat.
for me to just sit back and aim for this turn, and then if we don't end up driving off, I can go ahead and do a shot.
I think we might drive off.
Yeah.
All right, give me one moment. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Good time, because me too.
Nothing but non-stop action for everyone here.
Mhm.
There was an archery symbol. There it is.
Does someone have a bird where they live?
Bird?
Yeah,
Well,
I was.
probably
I
in
was
the
hearing.
background.
Yeah.
My background might be this. It's just a natural, the wildlife.
Hmm.
I'm so used to it that I just don't.
Don't register.
Mm.
Ugh.
Oh, it's already 10 over here.
Mm.
I'll have to call it a night.
Huh.
Alright, I'm back.
Hmm.
Welcome back. We were just talking about the wildlife where Alison live.
Where, who, what now? Oh, the
Where I
birds.
live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, we have the Emmerich in our other game who has birds. So, it's not unusual in the stream to hear birds in the background all the time. Emmerich runs the vampire game as part of the Warhammer game as well. He is French, though, so... So, different kind of birds.
Yeah. Well, we don't get real winter here, so year round the wildlife
Yeah.
is going on.
Well, each it's Saturday or Sunday. Which day is it before Monday?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Okay,
Days
so
of the week, huh? How do they
yeah,
work?
well, in English, I have a bit of a hard time with day of the week, but yeah.
Well, what is it in your language?
Well, Even if I say it, you won't understand.
Sure, that's why I said in your language and not in my language.
Well, so on Saturday, I'm having a Warhammer 40k campaign, and I'm playing as a tech priest.
Well,
So
we have Warhammer Fantasy on Sunday.
Yeah, I'm not sure I've heard of anyone talk about the 40k tabletop versions yet, or at least not in a way in which it's like, yeah, these are fair and balanced and normal games.
I've only heard people complain about it in the same manner that we play and enjoy it, so...
Hmm.
yeah.
Well, that's good.
I mean, I used to enjoy watching people play Dark, shit, what's it called? It's the 40k
Dark,
one.
Dark
Yeah.
Heresy.
Dark Heresy,
Dark
yeah.
That's what I'm going to play.
Well, I used to watch the one that Total Biscuit used to be part of.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I
Before
watched
it.
Roleplay. And
We're
he was
going
alive.
Yeah. That's
we are going to have a meat cannon, the guardsman. We're going to have a sister of battle. We're going to have a kind of criminal guy, the one that get money from people, a tech priest, and we're going to have a psycho.
Fun.
We're going to end up in a warp.
I mean, if I could have found somebody for one of our slots to run one of those, I would have done so, but... Take what we can get. And right now, that's Mutants and Masterminds, coming Sunday at 6 o'clock.
Yup.
Yeah, and on Roll20, the Warhammer Fantasy and 40k are not very popular.
I've seen a lot of Warhammer Fantasy groups.
Really? I rarely see some.
I mean, we're going on, what, week 13? 14?
Week.
Warhammer, I mean.
Yeah.
I may have in about 2 weeks. I'll be playing D&D, but that's the extent of it, basically.
What D&D?
And I'm back.
I'm back.
Okay, so Kitty is waiting for action to happen. So,
Name.
whatchamacallit, what you see is another gang member hop up and man the machine gun. He has to load it.
Oh,
So
fuck's
he's
sake.
not
Yeah.
doing anything this round. However, another individual hops up and you notice that he has a rather tubular object strapped to his shoulder. It's a rocket launcher.
Okay, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Well, not if he fires at it and blows up the car.
And that's exactly what he does. He takes aim and fires.
I do enjoy that Hurricane is throwing at us all he can to ensure that we have to roll up new characters. Well, guys, you know what? I really couldn't plan a campaign, so what we're gonna do from now on is single session episodes. I didn't mean that to sound as bad as it did, Hurricane. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I had all kinds of things planned out, but you know.
I mean, I got nothing against the Creature of the Week campaign. You know what? You guys are dead again. Roll up new characters. We'll see what happens.
It was not my intention to throw these guys at you just now, but you just opted to make a scene and get in the heart of gang territory.
Hey, I'd like to point out, though, that really makes this character different from Trench, because Trench would never make a scene. Trench would be in the background, quiet as the grave, all day.
True.
Well, there's a chance that the one that has the rocket launcher make a fumble.
But he doesn't. He misses, though.
Yeah.
He does miss.
We're 500 meters away. He didn't even make medium range.
Yeah, he didn't even make medium. So, yeah, the shot goes wild. And,
Although that's great, though, because heat weapons are consumed to be armor penetrating anyway, so the car wouldn't have mattered to anybody.
Yeah.
Jesus fuck.
And so, yeah, you see a rocket shoot by over your head and strike a building off in the distance.
Just to put that in perspective, that shot, if it had connected, would have killed all of us. Literally,
Yes.
all of us in one hit would have been dead.
Yeah, it's an anti-tank weapon.
So
Wow.
yeah, I made that joke, and then he fires off literally the campaign ender.
Well, next time we should get a tank then.
I hope that you're recording
Henrik,
this because this
Henrik,
is just got interesting.
Yeah,
this is
well,
kind of
when-
interesting, Henrik. You just saw RP rockets go by.
When Henrik saw the rocket launcher, he went live directly. So like,
What are you doing? What are you doing, Henrik?
Well, I'm saying to Miguel to just press on the fucking
Get the
pedal.
fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Miguel, what are you doing?
I'm pedaling to the metal.
Yeah, make a drive check. Though you don't have any bonus for drive, so it won't give you
No.
any. So just, but you can just click whatever. You can either click the drive skill or just do a reflex check.
I'm gonna do a reflex.
Yeah, just do a reflex check.
Wow.
All right, and the adrenaline of the moment kicks in, and you manage to get the car in gear and peel out. Within a couple of seconds, you see the guys scramble back in the car, and they make chase after you.
Yeah, that's.
So here's the good part about you not having a lot of drive skill. Means you're probably not going to be pulling off a lot of weird maneuvers because you could just flip the car or some shit, which is going to mean me hanging onto the roof is going to be a lot easier.
Yeah.
Well, you better take them out because they took a shot at them. Or whatever. No, machine gun, just a machine gun.
Yeah, there was that guy who's operating a machine gun turret though. He just reloaded, so I got to take him out first.
All right. So Morte, is that what you're doing?
Yeah, it's my next shot. How far away are they?
I'm getting a good view of the car.
We can say because of Miguel's expert driving, about 750 meters away.
Oh, hold on a second. I got to do a quick double check there. 750. That just past medium, so it's just only a +2 plus the bipod, so +4.
And hold on a second. Let me see. I don't know if there's any other modifiers that we can add on to here. Any conditional things? No, I guess there really isn't.
Okay.
You're on top of a moving car. Would that be while running? No.
He's laid down on the car.
Moving target.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Okay, moving target, and just for simplicity's sake, we're gonna come up here, and his base reflex is. Yeah, make that roll with a -3.
Just making sure there's nothing else I can get since
Then
we're
you
throwing
do-
everything.
Then
I think luck points.
Yeah,
Luck points if you're gonna use them.
I'm not.
Okay.
Just
a suggestion.
Okay, -3, which means I just have +1. I don't count on luck, for I am. Lessons. You've got the perfect voice for this. Can you say my name for me?
Muerte.
You are the muerte. La muerte.
No, I meant the full name.
Oh, sorry. Okay. What's your
character's name?
The full character name.
let me see that.
You scroll up to where the Barrett shot was. It's right above the
It's full name.
Or in the turn order, it's listed right there.
Oh, okay.
Juan Luis Urdangarin Huerte de
Juan Luis Urdangarin Huerte de Santísima Trinidad y del Santo de Palencia.
That's our name.
By the way, you misspelled one, but yeah.
That didn't come out right. If I misspelled it, you blame Hugo.
Well, you use you put the +1.
Yep, I know. I figured it out. Anyway, if I misspelled it, you blame Hurricane here. He went over and grammar checked and spell checked me so many times.
Attack? You got a 0?
No, I didn't. It came up wrong.
He plugged it. He plugged it wrong.
Oh, okay.
All right, so you hit.
That's a hit.
You're rolling great.
On the torso?
Oh, man.
Torso, yeah.
Is that a torso hit?
Yeah.
Well, you got a 10, but the other ones were pretty low. 10 and a 9, but the ones with 4s and 1s.
Yeah, but it's a 60-10, so the 30s are basically the median range on every hit.
Yeah.
I'm getting average rolls, except for that 17 above. Thank God that rolled a 0.
Unfortunately, you hit him square in the chest, and he's got a gunner's vest on, which is a SP of 36, so it doesn't penetrate.
Doesn't have. I'm gonna look
My
this up.
stats tell me.
I'm gonna look this up while somebody else takes their turn.
I guess it's Kitty turn.
We haven't actually started moving yet, have we?
Oh, we're moving now. The car's
Yeah,
going.
moving.
I feel like Kitty is on the internet something because she is time lagged for every turn.
Just a little bit.
Somebody's on the
I
ground,
gotta check
aren't
my
they?
mail right now. If it's the last thing I do, I gotta make sure it's the last thing I do. All right.
Remember my legacy of Mountain Dew and Doritos?
But yeah. I guess Kitty will go ahead and take a pot shot out the window at the other cars, which will probably not work at all. But I mean, worth a shot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Any penalties for actually shooting out of the car?
I guess -3.
Minus
-3.
3 because
Alright, well, I got 1 aim, so I'm at -2 then, which means I'm basically rolling flat. How about an 8?
how
You
about
missed.
no?
Your shot goes wild.
Cool.
Yeah, the only
Oh,
gunner's
there we
vest is a door gunner's vest, and it's only 25.
Like I explained, man, I rolled all these characters with an NPC generator, and I just copy and paste whatever
Your
stats they gave
NPC
me.
generator is wrong.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, but I rolled like 15 of them, so I couldn't double check every category.
Well, I know.
Correctly.
I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming the NPC generator.
I'm aware of that.
Because the
but
door
like I
gunner's
said,
vest is actually from the main book. But I'm looking at the list for all of the book's equipment, and there's only one that's called Gunner's Vest, and it's 25. There is a U.S.
No, you're right.
Army
I just-
assault armor, though. That goes to 28.
You're right. I just looked it up now, and it says 25. I don't know where you got 36 from, but like I said, when I rolled all these stats, I really didn't have any chance. I can't double. If I had to double check every one of these things, it would take me hours to make an NPC. So I'll have to adjust it later on. But for right now, his HP is 36.
Well, guys, I assume we should all just shoot ourselves in the head, because...
Well, even if I shoot myself in the head, I wouldn't be able to kill myself.
Yeah, you would. Why wouldn't you be able to kill yourself if you shot yourself in the head? What do you have that the rest of us don't have? What effective immortality have you bargained with the gods that you could not shoot yourself in the head and survive?
You never read William Gibson? You know, a lot of people digitize their consciousness onto the web and become virtual personalities.
Right, but I know Henrik hasn't.
Alright.
How do you know?
Because I live in this world and I know that he hasn't.
All right. So that being said, they're going to take a shot. He's going to shoot with the machine gun again.
-3, I guess. Or depending if he has a bipod for
Or a gun mount.
yeah.
No, it's on a mount. So
Yeah, that actually gives him bonus.
We're going to kill them and take their car.
all right. So let's just. Does anyone know what the bonus is for the mount before I roll this?
Yeah. I am on that page. Let's see. Mounted. Vehicle mounted. No turret. Is it on turret? If it's mounted, it's +2. Turret mounted
Let's do
weapon.
it.
Turret mounted weapon is +2.
All right. We're just going to give him a +2.
Because if it was vehicle mounted no turret, it'd be a -4, which is worse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So they're just taking a shot at the car now. And they hit with. Now, how does that work? Because he's not doing full auto now. He's just squeezing around. It's 10.
Well, then he just fired one shot at the car and did 20 damage.
Okay.
So I guess 10 would
Although
be one of the way on.
technically, you said he was 750 meters away, which is more than median. Oh, never mind. It's not over long. Never mind.
Oh, so he does hit.
I did the
I
worst kind
guess-
of technically, a wrong technically.
And then I'm trying to remember. There is an actual conversion for car locations.
Well, I mean, this would be the, left wheel? So just
Yeah.
one of the left wheels.
Does that mean the car has to make a save or something? I would imagine.
Well, I assume that part of the car would take the damage, that being 10. So bring that down to 10 damage. Assuming that the car body is all just 10 SPS.
Yes, let's assume that.
Okay, so you did 10 damage to the wheel. I guess if you want to use body type rulings, then the wheel is destroyed, as that's over 8 damage.
Yes.
Okay,
Major
so how
damage.
badly does the car flip, and do I get crushed under it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, look, if this guy can shoot himself in the head and not die, then I can have a car land on me and not die.
That's hilarious. Major damage.
So the car flips over, I land on my back, do a quick push-up with the car, and then carry on with it when it flips back over. Not as crazy as jumping when you think the elevator is going to hit the bottom.
One second.
So the lesson I think I've learned here is that a sniper rifle in an urban environment is a bad idea.
Mhm.
No shit.
It does a lot of damage, but people tend to be a lot closer than you think they would be. Like rearview mirror.
Yes, objects may appear closer than they do.
I mean, I'm very good with the gun. It's just, again, tight corners, people are close. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, Archangel, can you find a wooden bridge we can go across?
Yeah.
That's a weird thing here.
Maybe aim for a forest, I don't know. Something I could blow a rocket into a tree. I mean...
Okay. Yeah, we need to figure out what the SP and the SDP for the car is.
Well, SPS, again, car body is 10.
And what's the SDP though? For we'll just assume you guys have a like a sedan, a regular sedan car.
Well, you want to know the amount to destroy the wheel completely?
Mhm.
Where did you get wheel from? Because according to the Cyberpunk rules, there's no direction. There's no target. If a vehicle, well,
Because what is a car's wheel other than a leg, right? So what's a
The
10?
vehicle is-
A 10 is a left leg, so a car's leg is its wheels. That's where I got wheel.
well,
Same.
I'm just reading from the book. It says when a vehicle is reduced to 0, it's considered to be destroyed or inoperable. In this simplified system, there is no locations for damage. All points are subtracted directly from the vehicle's SDP.
Okay, hold on.
It's on page.
Wow, I hit something wrong.
113.
On my window
113.
turned. I don't know. I have a PDF open, but I hit some sort of weird letter combination that turned the whole screen on its side, so I'm trying to figure that out now.
No problem. We're gonna say, for the sake of expediency, that you have a Lincoln sedan,
Okay.
It's
and
the R
that has an SDP of 40,
button. SPP.
10. Well, it says here SDP, and then structure, and then which I assume is the armor. So yeah, it's got an SP of 10, which absorbed
10.
so it takes 10 damage, and it's got an SDP of 40, so now it's down to 30. Let me just mark that down so I don't forget. Okay. All right, so your car takes 10 points of damage. And yeah, they're making chase.
So, if we don't survive, let it be known I will not make a Spanish character with 2 Spanish natives.
Ever again.
Well, no, I just didn't realize that at least 2 of you were Spanish-speaking natives, and now I feel weird.
At least
Okay,
don't make one that is French, because
Well, this is what I get for falling in love with an Argentinian book character, and then try to copy him a bit.
Henrik is going to wait, I guess.
Actually, I think he was Brazilian, which is actually even a worse offense now that I think about it.
Yeah, because that would be Portuguese.
Miguel. Yeah.
Well,
Miguel,
no,
you
yeah, I was thinking more about the whole Argentinian-Brazil rivalry thing.
Okay. Anyway.
So yeah, you just felt the round hit the car.
I need options, people.
Find a bridge.
Surrender and beg for mercy.
Fight to the dead.
Don't
Okay,
use up a rocket before you need it.
So you will need to make another reflex check because you're furiously swerving in and out in through the street, trying to get away from
Maybe
this car.
set up a Kevorkian mixture while you're ready. I mean, that is your specialty.
Yeah, that's just not good.
Never get captured alive. I learned that in the war.
Okay, you barely managed to keep the car going from the last hit, and the car behind you gets closer. So now they're within 500 meters of you now.
Still not able to hit them, for me. But let's go, Muerte.
So, Muerte, you're up.
Alright, I got another shot. They're still not in range of my rockets, by the way, so... we already determined this is just a +1 on my end.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
27 is a hit. 40 damage
Okay.
to
20
another
damage.
left leg.
Oh,
You're attacking a person or you're attacking the car?
Yeah, no, the
Because
guy
it's-
on the gunner's turret.
So I guess it goes through
Okay.
the windshield.
No, the guy on the gunner's turret.
Guys and gunner's turret. We're gonna say for the sake of expediency, we're gonna move that up to the arm since you would see its legs.
Yeah.
Well, as
That's
we
why-
as we
and
determined
so-
before, though, it'll attack wherever the leg is, because that's the entire point of having the hit location chart. Which means that if his leg is covered by something, it has to be absorbed by that damage first. Which I know it doesn't tell me at
the
all.
windshield.
No, he's not behind a
Okay,
windshield.
We can play it that way. It's got an SP of 10, so he goes through the car body. That means he only takes 30 points of damage to his leg.
Which he has
Which-
armor.
On of not enough. So it's 30. He's got a 13 SP on his leg. Which one's left or right? Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Left.
Yeah.
As you recall, though, this is
Yeah.
the same ruling that saved Kitty that one time.
That's true. So,
And
so he
save me
takes
too.
17 points of damage to his left leg, which automatically blows it off.
Yeah.
And that puts him to, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 12, 16. Yeah.
I think
just,
mortal or critical.
Puts him in Mortal 1.
Mortal, he's at Mortal 1, so he has to make a death save.
And he's fine.
And he's fine.
He's
He
like,
takes the
fuck
hit.
it, tourniquet that leg. Reload.
Yeah, reload. Kitty, you're up.
But he does have
Katie
penalties
will
for that.
Make a
He does, but
Yeah,
that's...
these have
weigh
penalties now.
your options. On one hand, certain death. On the other hand, I get some. I don't know. I'm weighing my options here, guys.
Well, they're still out of your range for a handgun. You know, an option might be tuck and roll. They can't chase all of us, right?
This is very true. So,
That is shit.
if they pull out another rocket, I'm definitely gonna do it. But that's about all I can do on my turn. I'm definitely not gonna hit or damage them.
All right, so
Be like street thugs and t-shirts here.
all right, so they do another full auto hit at you. So that's I'm gonna just say three at the car. So is that 3 hits to the car?
Well, you have to roll. You might
roll three times to the car. Okay.
at -1.
Okay,
-4 though, because you already determined that we're moving targets. So
That's
-4.
true.
And the guy is already
-4.
wounded.
Sorry, that's already accounted for in his death save.
Right.
So
I also don't think it much affects anything, but when he rolls, it'll happen. But -4 on top of whatever.
that's the first one to the car.
I guess
It's a miss.
That's a miss. And
Basically, we're looking at 20 pluses here.
Yeah.
That's a miss.
Too.
Please miss again.
You're lucky you blew that guy's leg off. That's just what I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, I hear that
It's
a lot.
probably
Every time I go to the bar, I hear that. You're lucky you blew that guy's leg off.
yeah.
Or,
So
you
the
know,
shots go-
that minus the last 4 words.
And
Yeah,
so yeah, they miss all 3 shots. Henrik, you're up.
I'm getting ready to tuck and roll in case.
I mean, it was your bodyguard's advice.
Yeah.
And so, Miguel, you see an opportunity where you might be able to lose these guys, but it would actually require you to squeeze in between 2 cars and pull off into a side street. And you're pretty sure if you get this right, you can shake these guys off of you.
Well, I guess it's time to use all your luck.
Yeah, how much luck points do I have? Let me see. Where's my luck points?
I think you and me had the
luck.
same number, which is 3.
Up at the top, it's a basic stat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 3. Well,
So
You and me are
you
just
add
as
the
lucky,
plus-
which is why we met each other.
So you put a +3 on your roll.
If you want to, you can add a +3 to your roll and do another reflex check and see if you can make this driving maneuver.
What's the
Okay.
difficulty?
I won't tell you. He has to roll.
Yeah, no.
well, if I put the +3, it will be 18.
Well, you have to
18.
declare it before, though.
Oh, okay.
He already declared it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Unfortunately, the difficulty numbers go 15 and then 20, so you made 15
true.
if it was that, which is the
That was-
easiest.
And so let me go and look up that rule to see if there's a.
I guess we're
What's
going to crash.
Well, see, you guys are in the car. You guys have a better defense against crashing. I'm outside the car.
We didn't say that we had our seatbelt.
Turns out you're gonna try to go in the middle and you back end one of them, and it turns out to be a Pinto, a future Pinto, and it just explodes.
Yeah, it just explodes.
God damn those Pintos! They should have been recalled.
Okay, so you're fortunate because you only rolled 1 under the difficulty of the maneuver. You didn't quite make. You were about to do it, and then you realized, "Fuck, I don't have it," and you swerved out of the way. The car is now slewing back and forth. Duarte,
Fishtailing
you're
the hell
just
out of
barely
it.
holding on. Yeah, you're just barely holding on for dear life. So you're going to take a -5 on your next attack.
I am.
But you guys, you barely managed to keep the car on the road. You almost collided into another car. And so yeah, Morte, you're up, but now you got a -5 because the car is literally shimming back and forth from recovery.
So
Huh.
-5 plus -3.
Yeah, it would be -8, but with my +4, it would be -4. I mean, I could still probably make the shot. I'm just wondering at
Well,
this
make
point if
it.
there's anything better that I could be doing. I'm gonna try and jump kick their car. No.
We'll try to
They're
get the
outside
shot.
of rocket range, so that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I guess I'll make another shot.
You might as well hit them, maybe in the head even.
That's alright. Alright, -4. That's a hit.
Oof.
42 damage to the... What is that, body?
What's that say?
I think that's probably an arm, isn't it?
It's the I think left or right arm.
Let's see, a 6, left arm.
6 left arm.
Yep, 42 damage to left arm.
To left arm, and you are fortunate because he has no armor there, and so yeah, he's at full.
And
Well, he's unconscious. Since we've already agreed that tie or less, so
Yeah,
he didn't die,
So,
but he's
yeah.
unconscious. At
He
the
didn't
same
die.
time, he has a chance to die every turn. So
That's true. So yeah, he falls down from the turret hole, and
he's also now a paraplegic. Just pointing that out.
yeah.
missing a leg and on his deathbed. Kitty, I'm assuming you're still just holding on for dear life. Now you're regretting. I'm wondering if now you're regretting your moonlighting gig.
Kitty has like a list up in front of her and just is looking at everyone else in the car. So which deity do you think has the highest chance of actually accepting my prayers at this point?
Jehovah.
What?
Alright, I'm putting that one like on high priority.
God is dead.
I say number 1, Jehovah. Number
That'll be
2,
soon, so I gotta figure
Yahweh.
this out fast.
Number 3, probably Satan.
Oh,
Satan's
you're
always a
generous.
safe bet. He always pays in cash.
Well, I mean,
All right.
people say Satan gives them more things than God does.
All right, and so in their round, you see another guy jump up and man the turret.
Reload.
He has to reload, so he's going to take that turn to reload.
Guess they only had one missile launcher. Sorry, rocket
Well,
launcher.
I said, yeah, it's law 2 based. I think that's what it is. It says RPG, but I think it's like a
Well, RPGA actually is what it said.
yeah.
Plus, I mean, I think the guy who's running it is just smart enough to know that hanging out the side of the car with a rocket trying to shoot, it's not probably the smartest thing in the world.
Worked for the Joker.
It did, but this ain't the Batman. This ain't Batman. This ain't the Dark Knight Rises. So.
And yet, here we
Holy
are.
shit, do we have a rocket launcher? All right, Henrik, what are you doing?
Getting ready to tuck and roll.
All right, Miguel, once again, you see another opportunity to squeeze in between two cars and ditch these guys.
Well, we're gonna have to take it.
Please, God, Jesus, Satan, help us.
I guess no luck points this time because I burned them.
Now you gotta spread it out across multiple pantheons and faith.
Oh,
You can't just put all your eggs in one
2 out of the
basket
3 people you just named were the same person, so...
Well, I guess Odin.
That's a 16.
As a 16,
Nah, Odin's a jerk. You want to go with Loki. He actually does stuff.
let me just check something really quick.
No, you want
He's interested in keeping you alive to torment.
Zeus. Odin only has 1 eye. He ain't gonna have the depth perception to pilot a car between 2 vehicles.
He has a foresight though.
Odin just be like, man, I could have told you I have the wisdom to tell you not get in this situation.
Odin doesn't
huh?"
have wisdom.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
does.
knowledge,
He drank
yeah.
from the base of the Tree of Ymir, from the Fountain of Wisdom. He's supposed to be one of the wiser gods after he loses his eye.
Well, he sacrificed his eye to get knowledge of the world.
Yeah, but even if he has foresight, he does go to Ragnarok willingly.
Yeah, but you can't defy fate. That's what it is.
You can. That's what most hero stories are about.
Not in
Except
Viking mythology, they accept it.
No, if
Except
you're a
that.
Nordman, no, that's the no. Or Greek.
That's the entire emphasis of the monomyth. Is a hero defines his
Yeah.
own fate.
Yeah, but the Norse mythology is one of the few mythologies that
Well,
actually
clearly
go out
that's
there
why
with
you don't pray
apocalypse.
to them.
I don't know. We should go back in time and tell the Norse about like our modern storytelling conventions.
Yeah.
Where's the three-act structure?
Where is Atlantis?
The most epic Viking story that has come to the future is Beowulf, and he sacrifices himself at the end. He willingly
And
dies.
horrible CGI.
So, All right, so let's see what we're gonna do here. All right, yeah. So you're fortunate again. You don't make the cut, and you slew once again back out into the road. You don't crash. But once again, Morte has to take a -5 to his next shot because the car is just slewing back and forth again.
God damn it, Archangel, shit or get off the pot.
I'm driving here, you fucker.
Jump the bridge or something.
I'm driving here.
Don't make me come down there.
You can't, you idiot. Just shoot them already.
Don't tell me I can't. I will rip the roof off of this vehicle. You're gonna get kicked right through the windshield if you don't shut up.
Yeah. Morte, once again, you're holding on for dear life as the car rocks back and forth.
And it's a -4, actually, in total. Because all my negative modifiers plus my positive modifiers make it a -4.
Gotcha. So if you want to take your next shot.
That is a hit, but for the least amount of damage I've done yet.
Least amount. What's hit location 3? Is that head?
That is torso. So, the least amount of damage I've done to the most armored location possible. On the new guy.
Yeah, the new guy is wearing the same armor as the old guy. So your rounds penetrate. You hit, but the rounds don't penetrate.
Not to worry you guys, but I've got 2 shots left.
Oh yeah. Eddie, I'm assuming that you moved on to Allah, Jehovah, Buddha, Krishna. You're like, what's that Norse god again?
I mean, I'm not praying.
You know, I bet I could probably find some Native American chants here. You know, what song do they use for the Thunderbird here? I could start that up.
At -4, I'm doing complex trigonometry in my head to line up these shots.
Like what is the name of the game? Sniper Elite?
Well, the thing is, I've got no spotter, so I'm doing all the math by my rangefinder on my own scope.
And so, whatchamacallit? You don't want to do anything, Kitty?
No, I just necessarily can't.
Well, you could try something.
Tuck and roll.
You are a hacker.
I mean, I also need to actually plug into something, and unlike Shadowrun, every car isn't plugged in.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
You could toss yourself at the car and
unless
hope
that's a sudden ruling or something. I'm working on that assumption right now.
You know how when you're hacking, everything really slows down real quick? Maybe
You're
if
right.
you toss
I can
yourself...
open so many porn tabs right now.
No, I'm just gonna say, if you toss yourself out of the car in a hope that there's something you can jack into in a split second before your wire snaps, time will slow down fast enough that you can get something accomplished. Before you rough and tumble your way down the street.
You saw the Matrix, right?
I do get the feeling that even if I roll out, they're just gonna strafe me on their way by.
Yeah, but they only get one chance versus all the chances they're getting while you're in the car.
At least the cars keep me safe. Let's see how they do this time.
Okay, so,
They will run out of ammo one day.
So,
it's a vehicle-mounted weapon, though, which means they have a lot of ammo. As much ammo as a van can hold.
Well, the gun can still jam.
Hasn't yet.
Oh, there's a chance.
Sure. There's also a chance the guy driving the car could have a heart attack.
Like, I just see Kitty, taking out the death note.
Well, I mean, you can hack somebody that has a specific kind of heart to have a heart attack.
Yeah.
I know because I had... Trench had one of those hearts, and there was an upgrade to make you have defense against hackers.
Then suddenly, the producer had a heart attack.
All right, so this guy rips again with the machine gun at the car.
3 auto fire.
Okay, but this guy doesn't have the negative modifiers that the other one did. Well, he still has a -3 for moving target anyway.
Yeah, -3. That's all he's got. So this is the first
miss.
He doesn't hit. Sorry.
Oh, that's right. I made a mistake. Actually, I need to re-roll that because I didn't take out the wounds for this guy.
This guy doesn't have wounds.
That's exactly it.
That's what I said a second ago. This guy doesn't have negative modifiers except for the -3.
No, but I looked up and I realized I didn't reset his hit points when he got replaced.
It's nice that it's nice that is. That's nice that
Thank-
his mom named him Short Spiked Hair.
I mean, I think the real downfall here is also that's a miss. But I think the
Doesn't
real
matter.
downfall here is that we've been attacked by a clown car full of infinite guys.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. Next
The
is
second shot.
Also a
That's
miss.
Yes.
another miss.
last
Good
one.
news, bad news, guys. I killed another one, but the next one has a big red nose and green hair. Also,
Yeah,
Yes.
you're lucky. This one misses too. So moving on.
I think the clowns are getting
Anything you-
progressively creepier.
Jeez, how much ammo do they have?
Well, every time that they unload on us, they have to take another turn to reload, so we get a time between each.
Well, sorry. At this point, like, Henrik was ready to bail out, but now he's just looking at his watch, like, just waiting.
Okay. So, Miguel, this time around, you see a different opportunity. You feel that if you nudge a car the right way, you can possibly get it to swerve and basically run block against those two guys and get enough distance where you can basically
Bail.
and just and bail out. So make another reflex.
So there's nothing that Miguel can do to modify this roll. So how would you at least tell us this time what the difficulty number is?
A 15. This was a 15. It's easier than the last few times.
Okay.
Well, it's a 17 then. Yeah.
That's what you. There you go.
You did it.
And finally, you finally figured out something. You basically swerve around this one car and you make it out like you're about to rear end them, and which of course causes the driver to panic, and he kind of spins out of control, and you see the two cars that have been chasing you have to grind to a halt, and you speed off, and you manage to shake them pretty much within a few
I
turns.
would like to, at this point out the difference between the number of people we've killed who are actually out to get us and the number of people we killed as incidental collateral damage.
None collateral. 5?
That guy who just spawned out is probably dead, and the guys in that apartment don't count.
1, you don't know about those people. Well, I mean, you might know that somebody probably died there, but you don't know how many. And you also
This is just like out of character effectiveness analysis.
the report back to you was that they were hindering us. So you have no evidence to the contrary on that. So I'm going to put that down as 6 people got in our way. We killed 6 of them, and that we have no evidence that those people who were in that other car are probably not dead. So no collateral. We swerved them, which means that they probably turned sideways into the way of the van, and the van stopped, or at least swerved and lost us. So not dead.
I don't know. I think I see a fire back there, guys.
That's probably the rocket launcher.
So either those guys are really, really motivated, or they're getting really good pay.
But yeah, as you guys,
we're definitely gonna have to come back around to this somehow.
yes, and as you guys, and the scene ends with you guys speeding through the traffic of Night City, as you finally hear off in the distance the blares of first responders and police officers converging on your former location.
Okay, so there wasn't police officer. Okay, so yeah, I guess we're going to the workplace then.
Well, that's going to be next week because the session's over. All right.
Next time on Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I kind of assumed that those guys were like Tin Star or whatever you call that private police department. I can't remember the name of.
No, you actually ran into a poacher gang.
Yes, those 3 guys I encountered in that building were of the poacher gang.
No, actually, they were innocent people.
Nope, they were the poacher gang. If they were innocent people, they wouldn't have walked into my way. I gave them 3 outs. And they decided to be belligerent. I don't handle belligerency. Unless it's my
How,
own.
how dare they defend their home and property against some weirdo who just kicked in their front door and told them to get out of the fucking way?
A weirdo who was carrying this huge ass rifle over his shoulder, by
Yeah,
the
I think-
way,
I
and this
think-
massive glove.
Keep in mind, this is America. The fantasy is that someone comes in with a huge ass gun to your home, so you get to use yours.
Yeah, okay, but the same suicidal jackass that unloads a full clip into you and you just don't even care.
They're as suicidal
And
as
then
you.
decides that, you know what, the gun did nothing. How about I kick him?
I kick him.
He went
Let's
for
just
it.
say that the thing about gun rights and defending your home is that the person with the bigger gun usually wins.
Right, but this guy had a submachine gun, and I've got a Barrett M90. Right? There's no competition.
So of course, so you won. Doesn't mean anybody's gonna
The
be.
bullets in
matching
my
it.
gun are the size of that guy's hand, right? So he thought, you know, this seems like a fight I can win. He looked at me, a guy who has a body type of 14, and thought, I can take him.
Yeah, no, I think he was on drug or something because no, like sober-minded would have said.
I'm just saying that nobody in their right mind would look at me with the equipment those guys had and thought, yeah, I think I'll walk away from this one.
I guess we'll never know because they're dead.
Well, no, we do know. We know in the most positive of ways that they did not think
You'll
right.
never know what was exactly going on in their minds.
I know exactly what's going on in their minds. It's that wall, that floor, and that ceiling.
Ouch.
All right. So for now,
So good
catch you guys
session,
next time.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm running late as it is.
See you